Hello, my name is Nelia Figueroa, and the topic for this presentation is academic stress and how to manage it. I chose this topic because for me, it is really important to learn how to manage my time wisely and in order to reduce stress. Since I was very young, I remember that I've always stressed out about school, about turning in time all my assignments, completing all my projects, and that led to some stress because I really didn't knew how to manage my time, how to organize myself in order to complete every assignment, and that way have some free time and don't be stressed out at last minute trying to complete everything. So time management it's really important for students to have in their lives. So that way they don't have to stress that much at last minute as myself. I have experienced that. So I have a fact here that it says that in recent years, stress has been identified as one of the leading causes of academic underachievement and dropout. I think it's no surprise that some students get really overwhelmed about school because some of us also work and go to school, and also other students may have other problems in their lives. So maybe this can be too much, meeting deadlines and trying to organize themselves. So maybe dropping school it's their solution, and that's all maybe because we don't know how to manage our time and make it flow. Also, I have another fact here that the US is a number one in stressed students. And one of that cause is because they suffer stress from school. Okay, so did many of you know that most of the time students feel stressed? Because, well, in my case, I do. So, on a survey, it was proved that 44.88% of the students feel stressed all the time. 36.64% of the students feel sometimes stressed. 12.18% of students rarely feel stressed, and 6.30% of students never have felt stressed. So we can see that it's a really great percentage of students who feel stressed all the time, and this mainly because of school. So I really wanted to organize my time efficiently. That way I can reduce stress. And I am willing to achieve that because I'm aware of all the issues that it can bring into my health. And not also my health, but my grades and the relationship I may have with my friends and my family. It can also affect it, and it has happened. I've been sometimes really annoyed because I'm really stressed about completing something, and sometimes I don't even want to talk to my family or my friends because I'm really concentrating something and I don't want anyone to talk to me. And maybe that has happened to some of us in here. So it's really important to be aware of how stress can affect us and how we can manage it. So in order to find a solution for this problem among students, I created the following plan. So my plan to reduce academic stress, I did this that it was to implement time management into my daily life. And how am I going to do that? So I wanted to keep track of my time and try to convert it into important and worth moments of the day. So I will start by making a chart of the week where I will write down my daily routine, like how I wake up to go to school, the time I go back home, and the time I go to work. I'm gonna keep track of all the time, and that way I'm gonna be like, okay, so I have free time, I can take advantage of that free time and do something productive that will help me later. So I got some very interesting results, and the plan was for 3 weeks, where I tracked my activities for 3 weeks. So the problem that I had was the constant stress in school and the lack of time management I had in my life. And the solution was to create a plan where time management will help me combat that stress. And what did I find with these results? So here's the first table of the first week. As we can see, I have Monday through Friday. Each day I track my day, and like as you can see, from 7 to 8. From Monday to Thursday, I woke up for school, and 9 at 10 I was at school. From noon to 4 I managed myself to do some homework. Obviously, maybe as you can see, Tuesday from Wednesday I did not do homework, and I did other things instead. But as you can see, Thursday I did the homework I had left, and Friday, it's really interesting because the first week helped me a lot. Sometimes I don't have free time on Fridays, so I had a really productive day for myself. I watched some TV, which it's really strange for me because of lack of time I don't have. And as you can see, from 5 to midnight I work, and Fridays I don't work. So it was a really fun day for me because I managed to be productive during the week and have free time on the weekends for myself. So in week 2, it was kind of the same thing. I managed myself to do some homework, but I also did not so much homework, and I did homework on Friday, so that was not really fun. And as you can see, I did homework all day Friday. Okay, so week 3, I did do homework on the week, and I had the weekend free. So that's what I wanted to achieve, have some time for myself and try to put all those activities that I had to do on my free time in order to have my weekends free. So I noticed that by the end of the week, I had more free time, just how I said, because I managed myself to complete my homework during the week. And I also noticed that some days I had more homework to do because I did not organize myself so well. But this is gonna help me in okay, so I learned that when I don't manage myself on the weeks, I have more homework to do on the weekends. So if I want the weekends off, I'm gonna be productive during the week and complete all the assignments I have in order to have a free weekend and enjoy it for myself. So there's many ways I can as students can implement, and this one was a very useful one for me to reduce my stress. I really felt less stress during the weekend because I felt free to do things for myself. I wasn't worried about submitting something last minute, and I also had a more better communication with my family and friends. I get to see them on weekends, spend more time with them, and I just had a more relaxed and organized days. So I would really like to keep implementing this plan in my life, and I hope other students would learn how to manage their time and implement it in their lives, because it's really important to not stress that much over school. Learn that there's issues um, that can bring stress in our health and our relationships. So management of time, it's a very good idea if you're someone that stresses a lot like me. It really worked for me. I'm really willing to keep implementing this in my life, and I will see if it works during the next months. And it really helped me. So that's all, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.